Money or intelligence? Which one truly unlocks the door to financial freedom? Is it the size of your bank account or the sharpness of your mind? In the next few minutes, we'll shatter myths, tell you real stories of unlikely millionaires, and give you the truth about what really drives financial success. Stay tuned because the answer might surprise you and change the way you think about your own future. Welcome to Freenance School. Today's topic: is money or intelligence more important for financial freedom? Let's go to our video. Is money or intelligence more important for financial freedom? Financial freedom, a phrase that conjures images of luxury cars, exotic vacations, and the ability to quit your 9-to-5 job forever. But what gives you the greatest chance of achieving that freedom? Having a lot of money to start with, or having the intelligence to make the most of whatever resources you have? Friends, this question sits at the very heart of our journey toward independence. It's not just academic. It shapes how we budget, invest, learn, and even how we repair our mindset around wealth. Today, we'll explore both sides of the argument. We'll look at why having capital can speed your journey, but also why intellectual firepower can multiply even the smallest amounts into serious fortune. We'll hear from self-made millionaires who started with next to nothing, and from finance experts who explain how leveraging your brain can outpace simply throwing dollars at an investment. And by the end, you'll have clear, actionable insights on how to blend money and intelligence to forge your own path to financial freedom. 1. Defining our terms: money versus intelligence. Before we dive in, let's be crystal clear about what we mean. Money here refers to financial capital, cash in the bank, savings, investments, assets you can deploy immediately. Intelligence refers to cognitive ability and learned knowledge, your capacity to analyze, strategize, learn new skills, and make sound decisions under pressure. Both are valuable. But which one matters more when your goal is to quit your day job, build passive income streams, and live life on your own terms? Let's start by examining why money alone might seem the fastest route. 2. The case for money: why capital speeds the journey. 2.1. The benefits of starting rich. Instant investment power. If you already have $100,000 in the bank, you can deploy it across stocks, real estate, or small businesses right away. That initial capital can compound rapidly. Access to opportunities. High net worth individuals often gain access to exclusive deals, private equity, pre-IPO shares, luxury real estate at below market rates, venture capital rounds. Time leverage. Those with money can pay for help: accountants, financial advisors, personal assistants. That frees up mental bandwidth and time you'd otherwise spend on administrative tasks. Risk cushion. When you have deep pockets, you can weather downturns, market crashes, bad business ventures without going under. That resilience encourages more aggressive growth strategies. Example: meet Sarah, who inherited $200,000 at age 25. She immediately invested half in index funds and half in a rental property. Within 5 years, she doubled her portfolio. Sarah's capital gave her a head start most people only dream of. 2.2. The illusion of more money to more freedom. It's tempting to believe that piling up cash is the only way to freedom, but research shows diminishing returns beyond a certain point. A landmark study by Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton found that emotional well-being plateaus after about $75,000 of annual income. Beyond that, each additional dollar brings less happiness. Financial freedom isn't solely a numbers game. Quality of life and personal fulfillment also matter. Insight. If your sole focus is on stacking cash, you may forget to cultivate the skills and mindset that turn moderate wealth into lasting independence. 3. The case for intelligence: how the mind multiplies. Capital. 3.1. Intelligence as a force multiplier. Smart decision-making. You can research high-growth sectors, read financial statements, and avoid scams. Creative problem-solving. Intelligence lets you spot niche market gaps, things other investors overlook. Continuous learning, rapid skill acquisition opens new income streams, coding, consulting, digital products. Networking and influence. Emotional intelligence helps build relationships that lead to partnerships, mentorships, and deals. Example: John had only $1,000 in savings at age 30. He spent 6 months learning digital marketing, then launched an e commerce store. His intelligence and hustle grew that $1,000 into $100,000 in under 2 years without large upfront capital. 3.2 The dangers of overconfidence. Without intelligence, flashy ventures with little due diligence can drain wallets fast. Even the richest among us lose fortunes when ego outpaces expertise. Remember the dot-com bust of 2000? Billions evaporated when investors confused hype with knowledge. Intelligence, especially financial literacy, is the shield that protects capital from reckless spending. Statistic: according to FINRA, nearly 33% of investors admit they don't understand basic investment terms, which leads to costly mistakes like high-fee purchases, overpriced funds, or outright scams. 4. Money versus intelligence, head-to-head examples. 4.1 The Millionaire Born Rich. Profile: Alex inherited $500,000 at age 24. He never studied finance but hired advisors to manage his portfolio. Outcome: his advisors charged 2% annual fees, cutting deep into returns. After 10 years, his nest egg grew only 3% per year, barely beating inflation. Lesson: money helps, but without intelligence to negotiate fees, understand investments, and make informed decisions, capital can stagnate. 4.2 The Self-Made Scholar. Profile: Maria grew up in a low-income neighborhood, no inheritance, no safety net. She devoured free online courses on investing, personal finance, and behavioral economics. Outcome: starting with $2,000 saved from part-time work, she built a diversified portfolio, engaged in side hustles, and invested in real estate syndications. 12 years later, she achieved a $1 million net worth. Lesson: intelligence saved not just money, but every decision Maria made multiplied returns. Her ongoing education kept her ahead of market trends. 5. Synergy: when money and intelligence unite. Instead of pitting money against intelligence, imagine them as dance partners. Together, they amplify each other. Capital invested wisely. Intelligence directs money into the highest potential opportunities. Continuous reinvestment. Money fuels further learning. Buying premium courses, attending conferences, hiring coaches. Scaling strategies. Intelligence identifies scalable models, online businesses, automated systems, while money funds marketing and technology. Resilience in downturns. Money covers you through rough patches. Intelligence devises pivots and turnarounds. Case study: the Tiger family approach, popular in Asian investment circles. Parents teach children about frugality, investing basics, and critical thinking from a young age. Over generations, that blend of inherited capital and cultivated intelligence has created dynasties of wealth. 6. Breaking mental barriers, the mindset shift. 6.1 Abandon all or nothing, thinking. Many assume either you're born rich or you're forever stuck. This binary mindset kills creativity. Financial freedom is a spectrum, not a switch. With incremental gains in intelligence and money, you inch closer every month. Celebrating small wins reinforces progress. 6.2 Embrace beginner's mind. Even if you've managed money poorly before, adopt curiosity. Read one chapter of a finance book each week. Experiment with a micro investment app. That humble approach compounds your intelligence and your returns. Tip: keep a learning log. Write down one financial insight daily. Over a year, you'll build a personal compendium, far more valuable than any single inheritance. 7. Actionable strategies. How to leverage both money and intelligence. 7.1 Boost your financial IQ. 1. Read one finance book a month. Start with classics like The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham or Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. 2. Follow quality resources. Subscribe to personal finance blogs, YouTube channels, Hello Finance School, and podcasts like Planet Money. 3. Join communities, online forums, Reddit threads, our personal finance, or local investment clubs sharpen your perspective. 7.2 Grow your capital smartly. 1. Automate savings. Set up automatic transfers, out of sight, out of mind. Even 50-month compounds significantly over years. 2. Invest in low-cost index funds. Minimize fees, maximize diversification. Vanguard's S&P 500 funds are a classic starting point. 3. Explore side hustles. Use your intelligence to monetize hobbies. Writing, tutoring, coding. Reinvest profits into your portfolio. 7.3 Continuous feedback loop. Track and adjust. Review your portfolio quarterly. Did your investments beat targets? Learn from mistakes. A losing trade is a tuition fee. Note what went wrong and adjust strategy. Network. Mindfully, seek mentors, not just peers. A smart investor's advice can far outperform your own trial and error. 8. Mind over money, psychological insights. 8.1 Overcoming analysis. Paralysis. Intelligent investors sometimes over-research and never pull the trigger. Set a decision deadline, research for 7 days, then act. 8.2 Managing greed and fear. Greed leads to chasing hot tips. Build rules-based allocation, e.g., 60% stocks, 30% bonds, 10% alternative. Fear leads to panic selling. Keep a portion in safe assets, cash, money market, for emotional stability. Tool. Use an investment journal. Note emotional state before major buys or sells. Over time, patterns emerge, helping you stay rational. 9. Real-world inspiration, stories of hybrid success. Elon Musk started with funds from selling Zip2 and PayPal, but his relentless intelligence drove SpaceX and Tesla's success. Oprah Winfrey, no inherited capital, but unparalleled intelligence and emotional acumen built a media empire. Melinda Gates combines access to capital with visionary thinking on philanthropy, redefining financial freedom as global impact. 10. Conclusion, your path forward. Friends, let's circle back to our opening question. Is money or intelligence more important for financial freedom? The truth is, neither wins alone. Money without intelligence can stagnate. Intelligence without capital moves slowly. But when fused, they accelerate you toward your goals. Today's action plan. 1. Audit your capital. What can you deploy this month? $100? $500? Budget it. 2. Commit to learning. Choose one finance topic and dive deep. Stocks, real estate, digital assets. 3. Build synergy. Reinvest returns into further education, then into higher return opportunities. Remember, financial freedom isn't a finish line. It's the freedom to choose how you live. Whether you start with big money, big brains, or just big dreams, your combination of resources and smarts will shape your journey. Embrace both and watch your path unfold. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Goodbye.